Morning, douchebags. Morning, douchebags. All right, burrito. All right, so I don't know how long this one will be. Horfany is retarded because she stupidly told me what I thought she was doing and how retarded it is. So apparently, she stole a bunch of money because she didn't want to do porn and because she promised everyone she would do porn to get the girls' generation Forever One bullshit for the hype. She wanted to turn that around on everyone and make a bunch of money not doing porn. But what she didn't account for was I still think she did porn. That one smut scene she did is the deal breaker because she lied. If she would have said, I'm going to do a smut scene, I would have said, oh, you get nothing. Stay the fuck out of my life. Okay? So, let's ask AI if an American Korean actress steals 100K from a guy she's obsessed with and uses the money to fund her projects for 2 years, then buys property with the revenue, then tells the guy she stole from she bought property for them of a guy she's obsessed with in America. What case does the guy have against her? For this scenario, she admitted it to federal investigators and tried to claim it as a loan. Let's see. If she took 100K without authorization, used it for her own projects, admitted to it to federal investigators, and only later tried to reframe it as a loan, the guy likely has both a strong criminal case already in motion and multiple civil claims against her. The loan defense is usually very weak in this fact pattern. Criminal exposure already serious. Because you said federal investigators are involved, this conduct likely crosses interstate lines, involved electronic transfers or wire communications. Likely criminal statutes, wire fraud, 18 U.S.C. Section 1343. Elements, scheme to defraud, intent to deprive someone of money, use of interstate wires, bank transfers, emails, texts. Have them all saved. Why this fits. Money taken without authorization, used for their own benefit. Misrepresentation afterwards. It was a loan. Admission to investigators. Penalty up to 20 years in federal prison plus restitution and fines. Interstate transport of stolen property. If funds cross state lines electronically. False statement to federal investigators. 18 U.S.C. 1001, if applicable. If she intentionally lied or mischaracterized the transaction. Money laundering. 18 U.S.C. Section 1956, 1957, possibly escalation. If she used stolen funds to generate revenue, then brought property with proceeds, that can convert fraud to laundering. The loan defense is usually dead on arrival. Courts look at objective evidence, not labels. A legitimate loan requires mutual agreement at the time of the transfer, clear terms of repayment, interest, and schedule. Evidence, contract, messages, promissory note. Red flags that kill the loan claim. No written loan agreement, no repayment schedule, no contemporaneous acknowledgement. Money taken secretly or deceptively. Claim raised after investigation began. Admission that funds were used unilaterally. Calling theft a loan after being caught is one of the oldest failed defenses in fraud cases. Civil cases this guy can bring, very strong. Even if criminal prosecution proceeds, the victim can sue separately. Civil theft conversion, unauthorized taking and use of money. Property purchased with stolen funds is traceable. Remedy, money judgment plus interest plus sometimes tradable damages, state dependent. Fraud, and this just keeps going and going and going. Fraud, unjust enrichment, constructive trust, accounting disgorgement. If property I brought property for us does not fix it. You can't retroactively justify theft by later spending. Buying property with stolen funds is further evidence of conversion. For us, without legal title or agreement is meaningless. Courts care about ownership, authorization, intent at the time of taking. Statute of limitations. For federal wire fraud, 5 years. Civil fraud conversion, 6 years, depending on state, and it's more if it's international. Practical reality. If all this is accurate, criminal case, strong. Civil case, extremely strong. Loan defense, weak. Property, vulnerable to seizure or constructive trust. Admission, devastating to her defense. What typically happens next, prosecutors seek restitution. Property purchased with proceeds gets flagged. Civil suits run parallel. Loan claims collapse under evidence. Victim recovers money plus gains, often before sentencing. So, I told you, she's a criminal and she admitted to everything. She's just dumb. She's used to dealing with beta males who need her for shit. Okay? I already had enough money to buy a house. I chose not to because I didn't want to deal with the upkeep and the maintenance. Okay? I was going to use my money to help other people. And look where that got me. Okay? I would have made more money not working and just investing with that money than she did the past 2 years. Okay? She admitted to everything. On top of that, do you want to know why she's dumped? 2 years ago? Because every single time I'm ever involved with a girl of any kind, the only reason why I'm involved with them is because they basically do something like take every single guy they know in their contacts out of their contacts and only deal with me. They can talk to all the girls they want to. They can talk to all the family members they want to. If they even talk to another guy, and it's not, may I please have some more fries or something like that, they're done. Kicked out. Pull over on the side of the road, get out of my fucking car. I don't need your bullshit. And normally, when I do that, they start begging and pleading, saying they were just joking, they'll never do it again. Okay? She doesn't do that. She tried to pull rank. She tried to say, this is what everyone else does. This is what Kim Yu-ji does. Well, then, go be like Kim Yu. Go be a 70-year-old whore who's still working. Okay? I don't want your bullshit in my life. Horfney has been dumped for years. She's not dating anyone, or she would have filmed smut. She's bankrupt, and she's about to get sued and have all of her shit flagged, and I'm going to own it all, and I don't need to deal with her bullshit. Because no one wants used goods. No one wants the used goods whore from Sam shit who went bankrupt in 2019 because she wanted to wear 15 outfits on every stage she went to and then became a Eurotrash whore. She's dumped. She admitted to it. She actually thinks I want to be involved with her after all of this because she's retarded. No, her money is mine. Her property is mine. All of her bullshit is mine. And then after she gets out of prison, if she's still alive, from just being old, she'll have to crawl back to France and beg them to let her do porn.